I'm not going to read it again if I already read it. Because it seems like after I clicked on that, it just seems to go like this. Okay, I went to the hill last time. I'm gonna go to school, the rooftop. She wrote this whole play and cast herself as the leading actress. If she wants to end things cleanly, she'll go back to where it all began. Here goes. I'm here. I look up at the rooftop and realize that I have no idea how to get there. But there has to be a way. There has to be a way. How would she have done it? I spin around the side of the school to see if there's anything I can climb on. I noticed the outdoor shed that had long since been sitting back of the building near the back door to the construction lab. And then it makes sense. The structure is almost half the height of the school. It's been here since the beginning, but I never once thought about it. I leap onto a stack of leftover wood and grab hold of the shed's roof. Pulling myself up with strength I never knew I had, my feet grab hold and I regain my balance. The bottom of the second floor windowsill isn't too far. Digging my fingers into the few inches of the space between the window and the brick wall, I can forcefully pull myself up with the help of my feet. Just a bit more. Considering how large these windows are, I only need to grab a couple of old bricks above it to pull myself to the top of it. Ah! With a grasp of breath and the skip of a heartbeat, I propel myself upward and I grab a hold of the roof. My fingers cling to the railing and I roll myself over. Landing on my back, I stare unfocused at the snowy sky above. But it isn't over. There's on the opposite corner of the roof, staring up at the night sky, is the person I was looking for. You made it. Of course I did. I knew that you'd find me. Maybe this is actually the actual ending. Maybe that was one ending that I went through. Her smile was blank, distant, like 2 weeks ago when we first met. I'm glad, Mark. Glad about what? The fact that I found you after you ran away from me? About everything. I'm glad to have met you. I'm glad to have gotten to know you. I'm glad to have fallen for you, too. And I'm glad to be able to say goodbye like this. Myra. Her solid gaze tells me that nothing could make her change her mind, but she still looks at me unexpectedly. You don't want to leave, do you? No, I don't. But I have to. If you'll get hurt either way, why not risk it and stay here? I can't do that. This was all wrong from the very beginning. Does that even matter now? Of course it does. You don't want the last 2 weeks to disappear, do you? They won't disappear. They can't. Memories don't die. But they can be tarnished. I'm sorry. I'm really, truly sorry. Wait. Don't jump to any conclusions. Those conclusions were determined from the moment we met. I lied to you. I'll forgive you for whatever you did. It's not that simple. Mira takes a step back and I take a step forward. It's just like before. After 3 years, it's just like before. And if I stay, it'll be all wrong and there'll be no turning back, and I'll never be able to forgive myself if you hate me. Take a deep breath and stop worrying. The problem is all in your head. No, it isn't. We won't get anywhere if we both back down. Maybe so. But after everything that happened, I don't want to lose what we already have. Myra. I try to reach out to her, but something stops me. If I do it, will I really destroy the memories we have already made? No matter what she's hiding, I'll accept it. But I'll leave it at this, then. The answer is right in front of you, Myra. Make your choice. It's tough to see what's in front of you when you're afraid of what's behind you. The snow moves on reverse. I'll never forget you, Mark. And I wasn't lying when I said that you were my first love. Her words are only a whisper that fades as she takes her last step backward and falls off the roof. I walk forward slowly with my leaden feet. Ha, 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 ha. I'm not surprised. There's nothing below but a balcony overlooking a garden with a small patch of snow-covered soil lying below. But the snow had been falling for a while this time, and the whole balcony is covered, save for the spot she landed on. A short trail of footprints leads her away. Oh, that's right. I caught a glimpse of something when she jumped. Don't cry. No. No, 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 no. This isn't over. I miscalculated. I tried my best, but in the end, I guessed wrong. And so the cycle continues, which means as long as I persist, I can try again. And over, even if it kills me, even if it turns me into a dry soulless husk. You know, I might as well go the opposite route too. I might as well just say fall. I can't. It might be impossible. I'll admit that much. But even so, it just isn't worth it. But yet it feels like it was. So basically we see two different things. Is that the end? I guess that's the end. Yep, I guess that's the end. That was Sepia Tears. Get a chair over here. You can still barely see me. There. Probably should have realized it sooner. Even though it looks like Lillian, I think that was Myra. I know what a broken heart feels like. But I think with all my experience, or crappy experience I should say, with girls and dating and all that, I never really experienced what love really is. If my hands could turn, what love really is, you know. I've never really felt that. I've never met anyone at all that could really make this come alive, because as I can tell you guys right now, I don't feel anything here. I've always said it was like a black hole. Even if I said I met someone, it doesn't really turn out good. Nothing really comes of it. And there's like a feeling like you have a conversation with someone and they make you feel like maybe you should give something a new hope on something, and move forward with it and try and do it again, but nothing comes of it. It just goes right back to what it was. And here in Sepia Tears, you got a slacker who's got a feisty little sister who also doesn't do well with on academics, but she gets better grades than her brother does, and she's really into gaming. And you got an enthusiastic twin tail anime maid cafe loving friend, Lucas, who's also into games, but he's more into the fan art. He's more into the art pop thing. And at first, between Mark and Lillian, it looked like they really was going to ship them two. And I ship them too, yes. I admitted it in earlier videos that they really do get along. But also there's that sense that it wasn't going to go anywhere behind that. You know, in that time where he says, like, I finally realize it now that even though it's taken a year to realize it, that I've fallen in love with this girl, fallen in love with her, but I've never admitted my feelings. And that's why I had him choose to admit his feelings at that time, because it felt right. Could I have went a different route? I probably could have went a different route from the start in Lucas's room where I had that choice, but I probably would have found out that he likes Lillian. If I was to guess, that would probably be why he's probably got Lillian as his wallpaper. But and having Lillian also have this thing with Lucas, and why she goes, you know, she's like worries about Lucas, and she goes, you know, maybe I should try and think of something how I can get Lucas to show up earlier, do whatever. Like she, you know, but it's sad. It plays on emotions very well, and the artwork for the characters is done well. I'm gonna have to admit it. It's pretty good. Now the background, you know, doesn't come out as perfectly clear, but it's still pretty good. You can still tell what you're looking at and what's behind the characters. But how this guy is a slacker, or he has too much on his mind and he daydreams all the time, and he's dreaming about a girl that he claims he never met, but obviously when he's in a conversation, finally gets a conversation with her, he feels like he's been talking to her for forever. And her Mira being the last girl he talks to in the end. I mean, he falls in love with Lillian, or thinks he does, and then immediately goes from getting rejected in a way to going on a date with Mira, and then also getting the same thing, rejected, because things just didn't end up well, as well, I guess in Myra's case, to what she wanted. And it's just one of those things. I give this a good 8.5 out of 10. This is a good story. You guys should check it out. It's on Steam. It's for free. Just like Palinurus. It's a good story. It's sad. It plays on the emotions, but it also, you know, talks about love. You know, it makes you go through this cycle as Mark, and you go through his like daily life. You know, like hate studying this. I'm just gonna, you know, paying attention isn't my forte. I have a lack of focus, but that doesn't mean that I'm stupid, and it just doesn't mean that it's like, you know, in his case, that I don't. It's like, yeah, I'm just gonna go through life as is. I don't expect much from it, because it's just gonna be as dull as anything else is. And so, but you know, in some way with love, you expect something. You have some ray of happiness throughout it all, and in his case, it just goes straight down the crapper. But the music was great. It felt well, and the artwork is good, and you guys should really check out this. Finally done. I think I started around 9:30, 10 o'clock, even though I had a problem with my computer, and and I had to stop and restart the game. It is finally 10 till 2, but yeah, guys, I think you guys should really check out this game. Well, visual novel, and I most likely will read more. So as long as you guys like something like this, I'll keep doing this. I'll keep finding visual novels to download, because it's the only thing that my computer will actually play properly. So yeah, if you guys want to see more visual novels like this, whether it be things about love and sadness and emotions, or tragedy like Pal Norris, and you would like to want me to play them or read them to you guys, then let me know in the comments down below. And if you guys have any ideas for visual novels or books or anything, or any stories like that you guys want me to check out, also let me know in the comments. I know you can barely see me, and I look actually just as red or as orange as my shirt is, but yeah, I'm feeling kind of down. I feel sorry for the guy. I really do, because I can relate to that stuff. Yeah, I call love stuff. What am I searching for? That's one of the questions. Reading through that story, like, what are you really searching for? Like, what are you searching for? What is your ideal goal in life? What do you want to do, or what you're searching for? And I guess because of how, like, I'm really looking forward to being a husband and a father, and being a better father than my dad, because there's a competition there. But it just feels like it's never gonna happen. It just really doesn't seem like it's gonna happen. And anyway, I'm Charjr Ryuki. This is Sepia Tears. Again, if you want to see more visual novels like this, let me know in the comments down below, or what you thought about it, and tell me, what are you searching for in life? I am Charjr Ryuki, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.